Hey folks, you may have caught the tail end of it there. If you didn't, achievements. 1v1 top 8 gold. Yes, I ended a season in the top 8 in gold. Oh, that is incredible. That is just fucking insane. Goddamn. Please, no, warms my heart. Warms the cockles of my heart. Because I remember before when I did, is there a way, no, it's just possibly last season and current season. But I remember, like, last time I ranked on the ladder, it was bronze. Now I've done it again, and it's gold. It's beautiful. So I'm pretty happy about that. But I'm not here to... Also, there's actually 2 bits of music going on right now. I'll dump that bit out. So, custom. Arcade. Bill Army. Please actually be on the Euro. It is Bill Army, right? Bill Army StarCraft. I think it mightn't be on this. Okay, I just edited out the tail end there just in case somehow, some way their music end up getting played in my stuff. It wouldn't be possible, it's not feasible, but I'm paranoid. But yeah, apparently Bill Army is meant to be here. Okay, maybe if I just leave Bill, we'll see what we get. No, I'm sorry. Bill isn't here. Bill ain't here, man. No, I'm sorry. If it was ever here on the arcade, it's not here now. So I apologize, I can't do Bill Army. Guess that's the issue with saying things early, eh? Okay, that's fine. I can adapt, I can adapt. I'll just go get iTunes playing again. And we'll go back, reopen the editor. So, in this case, we will be moving back to Annihilation campaign. Actually, I don't actually have that downloaded. So, I'll do it right now. I don't remember what one we ended on. Actually, yeah, I actually have no clue what one I ended on. Well, actually, there's an easy way to resolve that. I just go bloody well check. It'll be here in my folders. Annihilation mission. I have it down as. We ended on 21, so 22 and on. So 22, 23, and 24. But yeah, Bill Army was originally on the EU servers. On the EU arcade. But it ain't anymore. So, yeah, I have no idea what's happened there. But yeah, if it was there, I would have no problem doing it. But it's not, so I'm afraid I have to move on. If you know where it's gotten to, please let me know. Alright, 22 and 23 are doing. Alright. All of them are downloaded. Copy to there. Copy to here. And copy to here. Alright. Annihilation 22. The United Forces. So yeah, sorry for the messy intro. But yeah, I really thought I was going to be doing build campaign. But the fates had other plans in mind, apparently. Like, I checked, Deltron had a video of its beta, and it was saying it was on the arcade, and even on the Euro side. I went and had a look there, and it's not anymore. This is just loading up. Cancel that. Alright, getting in. Ankles aching. United Forces. No connection with the United Nations. The United Forces. After leaving the Cyrix complex upon their victory, the CPG and the Idu'ran warriors split up to fulfill individual goals on NetMag. The CPG forces used Reeve's tracker to guide them to Rink's location. However, upon encountering Rink, they discovered that it was in reality Malric's second-in-command, the new leader of the organization, now going by his real name, Ivan Crowley. And I can't hear the name Crowley without hearing the guy from Sabaton singing the line, "Oh, Mr. Crowley, can you speak with the dead?" Or, you know, "Oh, Mr. Crowley," anyway. Yeah. I end up referencing that in one of my videos before, but yeah, that's all I can bloody well hear when I see that name. Not a complaint, it's a fantastic song. I love Sabaton. But, yeah, I'm just waiting for, Metal Crew, maybe? I can't remember which song it was. There was like 2 songs, then I think they made a third one, which was the 2 songs together. Like, one after the other. I have no idea. But, Metal Ripper and maybe Metal Crew, I'm not sure. But it was in one of them. After his defeat, Crowley called forth a new, immense strain of parasite that sent our heroes on the run. Meanwhile, all contact with Harris Arrow has been lost, and the search unit is currently in the process of locating him at his last known coordinates. The Idu'ran forces, led by Kadoros, is now awaiting the return of the Asuran army, who has arrived to help in the war effort. Remember that your enemy will aggressively try to claim available resources. Stop the harvesters whenever you can see them, and stay active to avoid being beaten. This is kind of reminding me of, I saw one Let's Play of a Command and Conquer game, and that's reminded me of that. I will be Let's Playing Command and Conquer games at some stage. I just have to go finish Edor Genesis and Perimeter first. I promised another viewer quite a while back that I'll do them. So, they come first and foremost. Though I've been also really wanting to do Spellforce for quite a while, because it's actually kind of a fun game. It's, you know, it's an RTS RPG, but with more on the RPG side than, say, like, Warcraft. Like, it's, you basically, like, yoinked the character out of Dungeon Siege or something, and stuck him in an RTS. So it's rather different. So it's a cool idea. And good, you have vision. That's my one concern here. Well, one many, really. Sound. I think we can have voices here. I think voices are safe. Actually, no. Wait. Something was janked. No, voices are fine. Voices are fine. It's just the music. There's, I vaguely remember now, I had music turned on, the first episode, one of the voice files was set to music, I think it was. Sorry, it's been like a year since I played this, and I'm trying to I've just how I have to have this set up, and it's so vague. But yeah, I think this is fine. I think this is fine. We'll find out soon enough. We'll go with hard. Um, the zealots are nice. They got charge and whirlwind, which is fantastic. The centurions, charge and AoE stun, that is nice. But the sentinels, charge and res. It does mean they have a bit less offensive capabilities, but they are more survivable, which I like, because I'm kind of reckless with my units. So we'll go with that. Now, which ones do I want? I want a sentry, because if I do end up using it, it's a good. It can restore shields to 2 units simultaneously. That's pretty potent. Now, which one of these do I want? These all are good against armored units. This briefly regens shields after teleporting. This can blink multiple times, and this just has enhanced damage, range, and life. We'll go with this, because I probably wouldn't even remember to blink the others. Not good with the whole microing. So, do I want a High Templar? Drain energy from enemy units. Storm with a larger radius and restore shields to friendly units, and can make an Archon. Do I want a Dark Archon? Or do I want an Ascendant? Sonic Orb damages enemies in its path. Mind blasts an enemy for high damage and sacrifices a friendly unit's life for energy. I might go with High Templar, if only for normal Archon. It would be nice to have a back button here. Suppose you could just restart the level, but yeah. Shadow Fury quickly attacks multiple. So this is a normal Dark Templar. They have Shadow Fury, which makes them blink around and hit people multiple times, which is quite nice. These are basically the pure. These are the Ire Dark Templar, but they're basically like the Purifier Zealots. If they get killed, then they just blink back to a Dark Shrine. That is actually pretty potent. Means you can be a bit more reckless with them, because you won't lose them. Well, as long as it's within cooldown. I presume it's a cooldown and not a once use thing. This is actually pretty nice. Got use out of them in the Nor game. The Void Stasis is actually pretty potent. It's actually pretty handy. Have it on autocast and they'll take out any detection automatically. So, that'll disable that'll disable a fair few turrets and whatnot. Let's go with these. I'm kind of regretting it already, but area damage to enemy ground units, heavy damage to enemy air or enemy ground or air units via an ability. While this is a barrier that absorbs large amounts of incoming damage. Aesthetically, I prefer these. Okay. I hope they have the range increase, because then you can just have giant mech snipers. I'm sorry, I have to go with these. So, Phoenixes can lift 2 enemies, prevents enemies from attack. Corsair. Okay, Void Ray. Deals increasing damage from longer range as it continues to attack. Deals damage to additional targets as it continues to attack. While this cloaks nearby friendly units, places enemy units into stasis, and teleports friendly units to its location. Let's get a destroyer. I do like that, being able to customize my army like that. And if that actually impacts this little cutscene here, that is awesome. There he comes. Stand ready. Really need to sit down and edit all this footage. I haven't touched any editing in ages. Finally, you have returned. Entaro Tassadar, Master Voidin. Entaro Tassadar, Kaduros. Seeing you again fills me with joy. It's been several months since you left for the colony of your R.S.S.I. Did anything go wrong during the reclamation? R.S.S.I. was in bigger disarray than we imagined. Zerg infestation enveloping the entire planet, a force to spread thin, R.S.S.I. forces attempting to assault us. If it wasn't for the help of the planet's united forces, we would never have reclaimed their world or revitalized their executor. I have to thank them for that. I have them to thank for that. My dearest apologies for spending as much time as I did, Kaduros. As you may understand, there have been many things at stake, and I've gone to great lengths to ensure that Executor is ready to face the battles ahead. Grand Executor Nasrin? Where is she? It is an honor to meet you again after a long absence, Guardian Kaduros. Grand Executor, is that really you? You've become almost unrecognizable. Yeah, it's actually Sinar. I've been training under Voidin's guidance during the months following the reclamation of R.S.S.I. My skills in position combat have been altered to fit what Voidin believed we needed the most, given the current situation. Trained under Voidin? So that is the reason we've been separated for so long. Indeed, the Grand Executor is the most important asset to us. I believe it necessary to properly address her current combat expertise, to serve as a more formidable warrior against the R.S.S.I. Following the cessation of the R.S.S.I. control of her body, she was left severely damaged and weakened. I shared with her some of my strength, and have aided her in controlling it, mastering it. While she is yet to regain her full potential, I felt we could not afford to lose more time to take the fight to the R.S.S.I. Despite this, she's gotten strong enough to join us in the field of battle. If that is the case, I value your presence in the battlefield, Grand Executor. Please, the honor is entirely mine. Kaduros, it is time to rally your troops is nigh. The Idu'ran army is arriving in groups. We've run into complications. Is the threat of the Zerg encroaching across the planet? Ah, you're well aware of it yourself, I see. I have been here months. Both the skies and the surface of Netmac is heavily contested by the Zerg. We've done our best to keep ourselves hidden from their presence as we awaited you. I sense many more close by, Kaduros. They've grown tremendously in number, and will likely continue to do so unless we eliminate them, or move to a safer location. However, time is short. There will not be enough time to change the course for all of our army. I suggest we make do with the time we are given. Of course, we will handle the R.S.S.I's minions, no matter the cost. I've established a nexus point close by for our convenience. How do you wish to proceed, Master Vord? With our aerial forces having the skies contested, we have the opportunity to bring our R.S.S.I shuttles to the surface of the planet. As mentioned, they arrive in groups, which is perfect as it provides less risk when passing the Zerg defenses. Very true. Do you know the estimated arrival of the first set of shuttles? The expected arrival is roughly 10 minutes. We shall make the necessary preparations. Of course, follow me, Master. I'll take you to the next point. Just looking at the spikes on his knee pads. Just, when he just needs to knee a person and make sure they get the point. Urden, watch it. Idu'ran, sorry. Oh, it's you again. Small world, eh? To think we should encounter each other again. I presume you're responsible for the attacks on my brood in disguise of Netmag. How dare you show your face here again? Well, so many, it's because of your unacceptable actions. I'm here to order you to back off. Cease your attacks on my brood and you may live. I normally would not allow enemies of the Daggerfang to retreat, but I'm feeling generous. Use it to your advantage. What? How dare you? I shall kill you myself. Oh, that's a big one. Mark my words, the Daggerfang will come. We shall put an end to your pathetic existence. I will see you dead for this. Their leader may have eluded us, but he will be back. The Zerg are rapidly gathering around the surrounding areas. Understood. Our nexus point is just up ahead. We should hurry. We must be ready to face the Zerg when the Asuran army enters orbit. And isn't their fight mostly a misunderstanding? Mostly.
This is the exhibit.
She launched a massive solar beam at target location, dealing 10 area damage to each enemy hit, dealing allied units for the same amount each second. Healing affects both shields and health, lasts 15 seconds. Beam can be moved while active.